Everything's broken because I haven't streamed in 2 weeks. Hi, it's me. I just started streaming to no one because I was, yeah, well, long story. Hi, it's me. It's been a long time. Got a contract job now that takes a lot of time. I was in New York last weekend, but here we are. Here we are. Let me push some buttons. I don't know where the bot is. I don't know. Um, why would the bot be fully down? Is Vigil down? That would be. Excuse me. Vigil doesn't seem to be down. Uh. Sorry, need a moment here. I don't know the. Good grief. Nothing's working. This is amazing. Try this. Does this work? That works. So yeah, I went to New York for a few days. It was very lovely. Saw some friends. Used to live in New York once upon a time. Kind of missed it. I mean, it's tough. Like, New York's a little crush your spirits, you know? Retainer. It's a little bit like an abusive relationship. Like, you live there for a while and you're like, man, I can't do this. And then you leave and you're like, maybe it wasn't so bad. Maybe I miss it. Okay, bot made this. Stack. What's up, dude? It says bot made this is running. Bot made this container. Just like restart. I don't know what's wrong. Logs. App crashed. Authentication failed. Ah, man. I don't want to deal with this right now. Authentication failed. Which authentication failed? Is the microphone even working? I hope so. Okay, I can't tell without the little robot to tell me. Man. Okay. That's annoying, is I just don't have any idea which, like, what failed. Like, was it Twitch chat that failed, or I just don't know. I super don't want to deal with it right now. Do we just go botless? We've got the new bot here, ready for action. Very cute little friend. It's not really put together very well yet, but hey, look at this little cutie. Huh? Cutie? Thinner than I had intended, but there's a reason for that. Well, what do we do? I really don't want to mess with the bot right now. I truly, truly, truly do not. Okay, whatever. We'll see if we can fix it in a short amount of time. Does everything break all the time? I mean, in this case, it's probably because I didn't do a very good job on it. Okay, but I gotta be careful because I probably have lots of jobs open. Let's see. Yes. Bot made this. Of course, it opens to the env file. Of course, it opens to the env file with all of the credentials because past me is out to get present me. So let's go over here. So what's wrong? What actually breaks here? How do you do this? I'm kind of confused. Why do we have two packages again? We have the web side of things. So we need to be in server, I guess. A tomato? Who did that? I'm confused actually. How does this work? The Docker file is to go into web, build all this stuff. Why is there a node modules folder here? Why would that be true? I don't know the answer. Is it into server? Oh my gosh, Terrier, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for the sub. I know this is a thing that happens and I don't like it, but it's really hard. Like when I get these really intensive jobs, it's just really hard to balance streaming. And then I was traveling last weekend. Had an infusion on Friday. It's tough. Binary, how's it going, buddy? Everything's broken, of course. I wanted to play Sudoku and then I turned everything on and the bot is broken. Oh yeah, it's Easter. Happy Easter, everyone. I like all the, I mean, what? We don't have to get into this. Maybe we should. You know, my ancestors were all pagans. And so all the fun things about Christmas and Easter were stolen from my ancestors, of course. That's the cultural heritage I'm choosing. The Germanic peoples. Okay, so what's wrong? So everything fun about Easter, of course, is like fertility festival stuff. Nothing to do with that dead guy. Easter bunnies and eggs and candy, all that stuff is fun pagan holidays. Okay, what broke though? Like what is actually broken? Is it the Discord connection or the... I don't know. Like who's busted? This all looks bad. Which is stupid, but I don't care that much. But is like everything bad? Did I have to reset that token for a reason I don't remember? I mean, I almost surely like accidentally showed it on stream. I've already forgotten how everything works, I should say. Just 100%. So we have connecting to Twitch chat. Like, how do you, I don't know. I mean, it's like, I don't know that you can find anywhere where there is an unending chain of pagan tradition without tons of, you know, Christian influence or other cultural influences on it, where there's just truly is like, hey, this group of people celebrated same traditions all the way through without them at some point becoming like Christianized. I know people are trying to get back to that, you know, so there's plenty of groups of like modern pagan people who want to reconnect to those traditions, but I don't know of anywhere that there truly is like unbroken. I mean, there's some things like that. There's some interesting traditions like that in South America, for example, like way up in the Andes where, you know, Christian influence didn't quite make it up there, and maybe there's some alpine regions that are kind of like that too, but I don't know. I don't know that there's anybody that has like or anywhere that has like a truly unbroken chain of observation of those kinds of traditions. Wait, commercial Amish? They're an industrial people. Okay, industrious, I meant. Okay, connect. I just want to know. Ugh. I mean, the main thing is I just don't want it to crash, right? Like, so connect. Like, how do you handle an error? Is there not an on? Does like this on? There's not a parameterized version of on. Like some error handler or something. Because I don't care that much is the real. Or is it the Discord login that's breaking? Possibly. I just don't really have this stuff. I mean, we try this. We got to try catch share. What do we think is actually breaking? So how do you do this in JavaScript? I need to know like where that is coming from. Is that from Twitch or from Discord? Gotta be from Twitch, right? So if we, for example, like for the moment, just ditched Discord integration. Just to see. And then if we, for a moment, ditched event sub land. So it is TMI, which is pretty weird. I didn't think that. So what are we supposed to do here? The access token, that truly is an OAuth token, right? Do you actually have to have that? You get to have it to talk. That's true. Okay, I mean... So annoying. I hate this. Like, I know it sounds insane to say, like, I hate security, but, like, the way it is implemented is just so irritating and stupid. Like, it does nothing but get in my way all the time. Like, in every context, basically. Okay. OAuth, my bot token. So, like... Did I build anything for this? The thing to, like, get the stupid... Like, what it's just dumb. I hate it. There's this thing. We want a bot chat token. Log in as bot made this. Okay, give me a second. Hey, Owen, how's it going? Yeah, I know, I've done a bad job streaming. Just so busy. I truly don't know how to do this. Like the work-life balance of having a big... That was the wrong thing. Oops. I'm glad I didn't have the screen up. Like, when I have these big contract jobs, it truly is hard for me to balance streaming. I need to just I need to just say, like, I'm gonna have a schedule or whatever. Okay, so will this work? See, I don't, does this really work though? Okay, so that would be like OAuth and token. So token in this case is access token. But is that really the thing that I want? I mean, especially... That's the bot access token. It's just so annoying. Token. Wait, is this it? Did I do this? Oh, maybe I did this. Oh, maybe past me already planned for this. My client ID. Is this right? Access token? I don't know, man. Let's try it. Maybe past me knew what they were doing. Access token. Bop. How's that? You happy? Huh? Huh? Says connected. Weirdly, none of the other things ran though. So probably did I leave everything commented out? Sure did. Okay, almost got it, I think. It is okay, I can't, well, everything's all NDA'd. Not the wazoo, of course, but it is a mobile app with an AR element, I guess I would say. And I was hired as a tech artist, which is how this company normally hires me, but I'm doing lots of server infrastructure, which was really not like back-end stuff, which is okay. Although I think the problem is, I don't know. They hired some Rust developers, which is fine, but I don't know Rust. Should I learn Rust? I don't really want to learn Rust. Where's Ben? Need Ben's opinion on this. Okay, so I think this is okay. And so I think, sorry, I just need a moment longer because I didn't actually build an authentication flow into this. Ben, I knew it. Somehow I knew it. Somehow I knew if that you would be lurking in the shadows like a weirdo. I love it. I love it's like the bat signal almost. It's just like in your darkest hour when you really need Ben, Ben will just appear out of nowhere. Okay, Ben, you've been going deep recently on C++, right? But what if it was Rust? What if you learned Rust? Okay, I think I almost have this. I think I just need to set some environmental variables for the stack. And then we restart this container. Yeah, well, I get it. Okay, sorry, are you going deep on C or deep on C++? Because obviously C++ is a nightmare hellscape. C style C++. Okay, that is the way I put that is like I use a C++ compiler, but I just write C basically, and that's not even intentional. It's just I've never actually bothered to learn like core C++ features because they all seem terrible to me. But like almost all the C++ I write is for like embedded stuff. So it makes sense. It's pretty like simple and not simple necessarily, but like lightweight and streamlined. It's not like huge, broad-reaching application logic. Yeah, I mean, and that's a funny thing about like I've been doing that for so long that the line is very fuzzy in my mind of like, wait, what is the C thing and what is the C++ thing? I can't quite remember. Okay, do we have the stupid bot back? My buddy? It doesn't look like we have the bot back. What went wrong? Did I do something incorrectly? Logs? No, it still says authentication failed. Uh-oh. What did I do incorrectly? Sorry, let me check this again. That's the access token. This is not the way I wanted to start this stream. You know, I'm a little mixed on that. Like the error the error message, I feel like that's touted a lot as a major feature of Rust. Two things. Like, one, everything breaks all the time, seemingly by design, which I get. Like, it's sort of like, you know, C or C++ will very gladly let you compile things that will explode when you run them. Let me start this. So Rust seems much more prone to just be like, you can't do that. What are you doing? And that's fine. And then when there are errors, it does make an effort. It feels like it makes an effort to show a meaningful error, which maybe works for the core language, but in like spending a little bit of time with it, it feels like it's very easy to. I guess I'm gonna repull. Oh, you have to redeploy. Okay, let's try this. That once you start using libraries, whatever they're called, cargo containers, what are they called? Anyway, once you start bringing those in, things that maybe like that aren't core to the language, the errors seem not as useful. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on it. I really don't know. Like, yeah. Well, I mean, to me, it feels like C++ and JavaScript had a baby, and like, say C++ and JavaScript had 4 babies, and you imagine, like, you know, the way the traits would be inherited. To me, Rust is the ugly baby. Like, Rust definitely just superficially is an ugly language to me, and it feels like it inherited a lot of ugliness from C++, where it's like, why did you choose, of all the things you could have chosen to bring over or not bring over, why would you choose that particular structure or that particular? So I don't know. It's not pretty. yeah, it's binary, exactly. It's like you looked at the the descendants and were like, these are too good, we gotta get rid of these. So I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I wouldn't be thinking about it. I had no motivation to learn Rust until suddenly I'm on a project with a. Well, Ben, you might be on this project soon too, so you can learn Rust. How do I want to put it? Where, you know, there's a project where like there's some Rust going on that would be helpful for me to understand in more than just a superficial way, I think. Maybe. But I don't know. Okay, we got the bot back. Oh my gosh, it took 20 minutes. And it was stupid authentication stuff, of course. I mean, I don't even have to force in the black box because no one else on the team knows Rust. So it is it just is a black box. Okay, friends. Let's get this garbage out of the way. What we're really here for. Owen dipped out as soon as he saw that there was no Sudoku going on. So I have bad news for any of the Sudoku people like Owen. I've gotten worse at Sudoku in the last 2 weeks, I think. Like, I feel like when I was steadily doing puzzles every day, I was improving, and then suddenly I did puzzles here and there over the last 2 weeks, but oh boy, I feel like my skill level not so hot. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be the like crotchety old man, you know. Here's something I can definitely say. I don't like C++. So, I mean, I don't. If it's about a dog in the fight between C++ and Rust, it's like I don't like C++. I think the thing that just super superficially, after spending almost no time with it at all, one is like sort of just like syntactically, aesthetically, it did not make a very good impression, but that's like whatever. That may just be pure unfamiliarity speaking. The container, like the like core container whatever you thought, like library system, whatever you call that, package manager. That's probably the term to use. Like that is a very first class thing. I think I like that. I think we live in a world where we understand that, yeah, there's like some core things you don't need to write, but don't necessarily need to be part of the language and bring it in. Like, I don't mind that. I don't know enough about it to say whether I really like cargo or not, but I like the idea of package management being like a first class assumption of the language. I don't like the naming of the packages because they seem, for whatever reason, Rust people seem to just want to have exceptionally clever package names instead of package names that are clear to you. Where it's like, okay, what's the best WebSocket package? Oh, it's tungstenite. It's tungstenite. Why is that? Is it like a periodic symbol or something? Tungstenite. Periodic table. So tungsten is W. I mean, is that like some fun joke on WS or something that I don't know? That I'm too bad at chemistry to get? I was not a nomenclature hero, as I've stated in the past. I was a nomenclature zero. Okay, here's the thing. I want to do this puzzle, and full disclosure, I've been doing some JW Sinclair puzzles, a handful here and there. I started this one, and I was enjoying it, and then I realized that I made a grievous error that meant everything I had done was wrong, which, you know, I like to do. And then it was so bad that I felt like I just have to start over, and so I thought, well, let's just do it on stream. So I have spent some time with this puzzle, but I think a substantial amount of that time was spent doing it wrong. So I feel pretty good about saying like, we're kind of starting from scratch here. So let's go over here and let's do other stuff. You know, one thing I want to talk about, Owen's maybe gone. Like customizing the colors here, I'm actually really interested in, because I just think these are really poor color choices. And I think I know what I like now. I think I have a palette that I enjoy. I know there's a thing where you can like import and export color palettes. You can definitely grease monkey, but I believe there's like this thing, this import export color palette. You can have multiple pages. I guess you can just add new pages. It doesn't seem very hard. So I just haven't bothered. Okay, so let's do our little dance. I don't remember how. How do I forget everything so quickly? All right, we got the lime green. There's our dolphins. Okay, so Ben is not going to be a professional Rust developer, I guess is what we're hearing here. Okay, Owen, do you have custom color palettes in Sudoku Pad? Okay, and let's pick a good background. That's pretty. Okay, but that has a warning on it. We know better. Ooh, look at this shader of the week. That depth of field. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. I need to level this water. We're drawn to the water-based ones. So who's got the most love? Oh, I didn't try it yet. Oh, look at these clouds. I haven't installed it, Terrier. But I like that you're out there making mods. I like that you're out there making Sudoku mods. Especially for legibility. Appreciate that. Okay, so let's do this one. This one seems fun. And let's interact and go full screen, and we'll have like a beautiful, is that working? Oh, look at that. Look at this. Look at this beauty. So I feel like in this puzzle in particular, I want custom colors. So, in fact, I know the colors I want. I want this blue and this green as part of the core palette instead of this gray and this gray. So, should we just do that real fast? Like, oh, I can't open VS Code. Dang it. Wait, JSON. Hello? Why can I not copy you? Weird. So, like, how do I know the order of these? So A, B, C. So presumably this is B and C. So does that mean I could make this B and this C? It almost worked. That worked. What did I do incorrectly? I said make this B 10. B and C. Were those not right? Oh, I need C and D. Oh, that's lame. A's down here. Okay, well that's annoying. What is this supposed to be? 0 and 1. So I want C and D, and I want to replace 1 and 2. Uh-oh. Wait, I closed my window? Dang it. Nuts. Why are no shortcuts working? Incredible. Incredible. Okay, I screwed up. I already forgot what I said. I think this stays 0. And we make this C and D. Is that what I said? I don't know what I said. Kyle, how's it going, buddy? Happy Easter. Blobs extend bit. No, I saw you mention that. I definitely want to try it for sure. It's taking me 30 minutes to even start this puzzle though, so I don't know how far we're gonna make it today. Okay, did we do it? I think we did, right? Now we have black and now we have, so what I like is I want like basically, you know, a light and dark for red, a light and dark for green, a light and dark for blue, and a light and dark for orange. So I can easily have pairs because we're gonna need them in here for this particular puzzle. I think this is definitely not the ideal order for this, but let's just go with it. So I'm gonna restart the timer and then let's get into this puzzle. Have you done with this one, Owen? I've really liked the JW Sinclair puzzles I've done so far. So this is Magic Eye by James Sinclair. And I think it's going to be a beautiful rainbow, I think. Because we can already see like combinations of there's lots of 5s paired with lots of X's, and there's some German whispers. So there's already like parody going on, but there's going to be this pairing up of high and low for all these X's. Or at least, as I mentioned, I did attempt this puzzle and then failed miserably. So, but I do think that is the right way to go about it. Okay, you can do this. I think this puzzle will be chill for you. So I'm going to start the way I always start with any puzzle that has V's. Is to find all the V's. I think that's all our V's. So we know those are always either 1, 4, or 2, 3 on all of these. And we can already see that there's like some collisions here, you know, as far as like which pair can be which. But in addition to that, a lot of those end up on X's. And so anywhere that there's an X with these, is that the only places? Okay, well, it'll go further. Here, here. We know those are, oops, 6, 7, 8, 9. So those are going to be high, right? Oops, I missed one. 6, 7, 8, 9. And because this is a German whisper, here, we know this is going to be low polarity. So we're back to 1, 2, 3, 4, which means both of these are back to 6, 7, 8, 9, which means this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think. So in both cases with these Ren bands, we know we can't have a 5 here because of this, because of these X's, so we could never have a 5 here. So these are actually also both 6, 7, 8, 9 as well. And then that gives us X's here to give us another 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we've filled out a substantial amount of our cages, which we'll talk about in 1 second. So we've used almost all the clues, at least for a start, except for this black crop key dot and these 2 X's, right? But more importantly for the moment is we have now inside this cage, which is, I believe is 9. I think both of them are. Yeah, we haven't used a 5 yet. Or the other way to think about it, if you want to think about it in too complex a way, which I like to do, is we've already used all 4 low digits and we've used all 4 high digits in here. So by either way of thinking of it, this is a 5. So that gives us a 5, which we will make black. Maybe I should have made that gray. Oh well. Okay, so now what I think is the thing to do, and this is why I wanted colors on point, is to start thinking about the nature of our 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s, right? Because one of these is a 2-3 pair, and one of these is a 1-4 pair. I think we know that for sure. So I'm going to say that one of those, I think we'll use like, well, I guess we're not going to know in all cases. Trying to decide if I want light to be low. We'll say light is low. So, okay, let's do it like this. So let's say this one, for example, this is light green and light blue. We don't know what it is. It's either 1, 4, 2, 3, but let's just say that's what those digits are. I don't like that for some reason. I'm going to say yellow. Yellow. And blue is one of our low pairs, and the other low pair will be pink and green. Jojo, how's it going? Okay, Owen wants to talk about 5s some more. I mean, like the fact that there's a 5 in here. Are there more 5s? Are there even more 5s? Yep, there's 5s all over the place. Okay, Owen's right. We can talk about 5s all day long. Are there even more 5s? Jojo, I looked at some of the puzzles you shared and was immediately scared of them. The ones you have on Logic Masters. I started to do one on the plane, the sandwich one, and then I realized, like, okay, I think I need to, I need a pencil and paper to keep track of what these letters are. So I do want to revisit it, but it was I wanted something easier for a leisurely plane ride a few days ago. But they look super fun. The trilogy in particular, I'm very interested in. Okay, Owen, did we chase these 5s to your satisfaction? No, we didn't, because there's no 5 here and there's no 5 here. So there's a 5 here. And there's a 5 here. Did we just get all the 5s? I started, actually, I did start the spider. I didn't finish it on the plane, but that one was really cool. I really liked, I did start that one and then thought it would be fun to do on stream. So I like that construction a lot. Okay, so what do we know? We know there's a 5 in here somewhere. Oh wait, no, we know all the 5s. There's no 5s on a black Kropke dot, right? Oh, no, sorry. We could still have, so there's 5, 5, not a 5 there, but we could have a 5 in there. Kagas, how's it going, buddy? How are you feeling? I've been thinking about you. I've been worried about you. Sleepless nights. Okay, so, and then here was my reasoning for wanting to change the colors up, is I want to explicitly pair, like, you can see we have so many examples of this, of the like high-low on an X, and then a high-low on a teeny tiny German whisper, that I want to explicitly pair the high digit with the low digit by color. So that's why I want to say, like, pink always goes with red, like always, and yellow always goes with orange, always. And then we end up with what's our leftovers here. So we're left over with 2 of our high digits, which are going to be the 2 that go with green. So dark green and dark blue. You're way better? Oh, that's very good to hear. What a relief. Okay, so, and then in thinking about this, we start to have some thoughts and opinions about the nature of, like, this dude, right? So this is going to be light blue, light green or light blue, right? It's one of these 2 digits is this. And we've already used our pink and our yellow inside this cage. So inside this cage, did I already make a mistake? I feel like I already made a mistake. Yeah, I started a pretty demanding contract job, and I just am really bad at balancing streaming with that. And then last weekend I was in New York, so it's been like 2 weeks, and I feel bad about that. Okay, sorry. So these, we have used yellow and we have used pink. So this is a blue-green pair. But how does that work? Didn't we say blue and green? Did I already make a mistake? That would be funny if I already have made a mistake. No. I'm sorry. We're okay. We're okay. Okay. I was like, oh no, we made a mistake here. These 2 are blue-green, and then this is a pink-yellow, because it's gonna whichever one it is, it's the one that pairs with those to make 5. So that's a pink-yellow. That's funny. And then we can see that this sum is both. I mean, these have to be the same digit, right? Whichever this is, they're both going to sum to 10 both ways. And the only way to do that is if this is also a blue-green pair. How long is the contract? This contract is to like mid-July, I think. So it's a pretty big one, and then it could get extended into the fall. So it's very important, and this is something I'm so bad at, but I really want to try to do it, is like find a reasonable balance. Because normally my strategy is like, okay, well, for the next 3 months, I'm just not going to think about anything but this job. Okay, so what pairs with blues and greens? We know, because of our handy color coding system, that this is one of these. That means this is also one of those, right? That means one of these is in the low end of things. Yeah, and I mean, I have to say, like, I'm not down on the company I've worked with before, and I like it. I like the people. I think the project is interesting. Like, it's not, I've definitely worked on terrible jobs before, and I would say this is not a terrible job by any means. Like, in general, I like the team, and it's an interesting project. It's just like, it's just hard for me to sit at this computer for like 8, 9, 10 hours working on something intensive and then stream after, you know, where my instinct is like, I just need to get up out of this chair. And so something I've just been really bad at in the past is finding a good balance for that. Okay, so what do we know about anything? Oops. Okay, so I feel like I haven't made any terrible mistakes yet. I mean, who knows? So how are we going to start propagating our... So we know some good things about this. These we know for sure. These are at least somewhat limited. We got our 5s all over the place thanks to Owen. So how do we start to kind of migrate over here? This is going to be a similar... Oh, well, this is a similar thing to here, where this is... these are the same digit, I think. Well, here as well. Oh, and here. These are the same digit. These are the same digit. These are the same digit, I think. Oh, also, this rim band tells us that this is not a... Well, it's either 6, 7, 7, 8, or 8, 9, right? I mean, it's because these have to be 1 digit apart. I mean, between these 2 digits. But I don't think we know. I don't think we know. Do we? Unclear. Okay. Does this help us in any way, knowing that this pairs with this guy? We know this is, I mean, this could be a lot of things, right? It's not orange, but... Oh, I guess knowing that this isn't orange means that this isn't yellow. Uh-oh, was that a helpful tomato? Uh-oh. Do we know? That's probably not a safe assumption. Just looking at this, matching this structurally, but I don't think you can... I don't have any real assumptions from that. Okay, sorry. I feel like I'm missing something really obvious here, because I think there should be, feels like... So one of blue or green go up here, the other one goes up here. We don't necessarily know where. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Good grief. Okay, we know this. We know this. This is not green. These are the same digit because they both add to 5 with this. Right? This is just forced to be blue. Correct? If we're saying blue plus yellow is 5, then it has to be blue plus yellow equals 5 here. Okay, so then we know some things about blues. That puts a blue up here, but blue could be here or here. If blue is there, then that's green. This has to match, so that's blue, and that's dark blue. And then that forces the colors. That forces greenness up here, which forces pinkness up here, but that seems okay. Oh, okay. Well, this is interesting, actually. We've used all of our low digits here except for green in this row, in row 8. We need a green. So green is definitely in here, right? Because we've already used all of our low digits. And if green is definitely in here, this is forced to be blue. So that's not green, and that's not green, and that's not green. So that's not blue, and that's not blue. And green pairs with pink, so that's not yellow. So that means we understand this cage. We have the coloration for this cage, which I think seems okay at this point because we know blues add to 10, and we know pink and green add to 5. We know greens add to 10, so it doesn't seem like we've broken anything so far. Those add to 5. Those add to 5. So this is a color pair. So this is either yellow-orange or pink. Whoa, oh my gosh. Lumchus, how's it going? Oh, thanks for the raid. Hey, how was your stream? What were you up to? I'm just battling with Sudoku after not really doing any for 2 weeks. So now I haven't done any streaming for 2 weeks. I'm just falling to pieces over here. I'm crumbling under the pressure. Owen is judging me in a very kind way, but in a harsh way. Kind but harsh. What were you doing? Are you geo-guessing? Were you playing that crazy photo age guessing game? Were you playing... I'm trying to remember what you streamed, sorry. Okay, see, it's good. Owen is sleepy, and so... Oh, you're playing a golf game. Yes, that is Kyle. That is exactly right. I mean, look at these Easterly colors I have chosen. This is essentially an Easter egg hunt. Oh, Kyle, actually, now that you say that, I guarantee you on Logic Master somewhere someone has done that. Okay, I see. Okay, sorry. What's going on here? Whenever tomato flies, it's hard to know if it's like someone just trying heat or if it's Owen who's furious. Oh, congrats. My probably last and only experience with golf video games was like a DOS Jack Nicholas, like a no, it is MS DOS. Now I want to find this game because the graphics were incredible. See, the graphics were not this good. It was definitely old. Oh yeah, this. I think this is probably the era. 1988 DOS game. I think this is my golf game experience stops here. I mean, I don't even know why they kept making games because this was already so incredible. I actually remember it having like when we go to a new, I'm not sure if this is the exact version, but it's definitely something like this or in this realm and in this era. But I remembered actually having like kind of a charming intro when you would go to a new course. Maybe it wasn't this one. It was very similar to this one. It would certainly have this era, but it would have sort of this like nice little music and graphics moment when you picked a new golf course. Is very charming. I mean, I like that. I like the look of it. It's good palette, good colors. I've been struggling with that with this robot, the cute little robot, because by default, well, it's a whole long story, but trying to get 256 colors on the console was a little bit annoying, but I think I finally got it. So I can have teal. This is not a standard 16 color palette color, but I really wanted my teal. I mean, look at that. Look at that swing. Look at those clouds. Is this EGA graphics? I mix up my EGAs and my CGAs. I mean, this is beautiful. Anyway, so I mean, I played the greatest golf game of all time, so there's no, why would I waste my time now with some modern nonsense? Okay, what were we doing? We were thinking about blues. We're thinking about greens. I mean, we got some blues now, right? What does that mean for us in terms of... Sorry, are you throwing something here because I'm missing this? Okay, what am I missing? What am I missing? Okay, what do we have here? Does this see everything except for red? Is that true? That doesn't seem true. Is that really true? We see all our low digits. And we see all our high digits. So is this red? Is that what you're trying to tell me? See, Jojo, I'm so... How do you get good at scanning? I'm so bad at it. I mean, that is true, right? This is a true statement we're making, that this is red? Because we see we see all 4 flavors of low. It's not that I don't believe you. I just am like, I feel like I need to drill these things into my brain. So we have all of our low digits and 3 of our high digits, and we have 5. So that does appear to be red. Why am I so bad at this? So what does that leave here? We need to place yellow and orange, but I don't think we really know enough about. Well, we have 3 of our lows here, but I guess that could still be yellow. Okay, I feel like there's got to be something useful over here, right? Well, okay. Yeah, well, because we know this is red, thanks to JoJo pointing this out. Well, like, what color is this? Well, that's actually, I don't know if we can say that. I mean, it's not... Oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. Funny. Okay, cool. So you could see just by Sudoku that it's high, and it's one of these 2 flavors of high. But if it was blue, then this would be blue and this would be broken. So this is not dark blue. So this is this color. And I think we've already said, well, we already know that this goes with pink. And we already know that we said that these were going to be duplicates. So that this is light green. We know that pink pairs with red. What does that mean? That means that this is either yellow or blue. And we already said that these are the same. So this is yellow or blue. Okay, appreciate it, Jojo. Thanks for hanging out. Yellow and blue go with dark blue and dark yellow, which some people would call orange. Can we do better than that, though? I mean, better that in terms of the... I don't think we can. I mean, just with the German whisperness of this, I don't know that we know enough. Okay, well, yeah, that's a bummer. Can we do better? We got to be able to do better than this, right? Red's down here somewhere. Blue. Dark green is down here somewhere, but not here. Light green. Oh, well, what are we missing here, actually? Dark blue. This row is missing dark blue. Dark blue and light green. I feel like I'm making this too complicated. Like we can already see, we've used our, I just want this, or one of these. Because if we get those, we'll know the nature of this whole, our whole buddy here. We've already knocked pink out of it, which is good. I guess by knocking pink out of it, we know that this isn't green. And we know it's not pink. Okay, let me think about that for 1 second. Pink is not in here, or we've already used it. So this is not pink. And if this is not pink, this is not green. So this isn't green, and it's not pink. So this is also yellow or blue. And yellow or blue, I feel like I'm about to make a mistake, sorry. Okay. What is this? That does not have pink on either side. If there's not pink on either side, there can't be green on either side, right? There's no pink here. There's no pink here. Pink always pairs with a green. So I think these are this. Somehow that feels wrong or scary. But now that gives us a yellow-blue pair. So does that force this to be green? Well, we have a yellow-blue pair here. And pink isn't in here, so this is green. And green always goes with the dark green. And that makes this also is dark blue or orange right here. I don't know, I'm somehow feeling worried about this. So what are we missing in here? We're missing the other of, like the other side of these pairs, basically, which is not very exciting. What are we missing here? We're missing yellow. We're missing yellow here, but yellow can't be here because there's a pair with yellow, right? One of these is yellow, so this is yellow. And that means that this is gold. And if this is gold, this can't be gold. So this is dark blue. This is light blue. This is yellow. Yellow plus light blue equals 5. Dark blue. This is the same as this. That totals to 10. We're still, I mean, these have to be 1 degree apart, we decided. We have our light blue and our dark blue here, so this ends up being not dark blue. And so this is not dark blue. And these are not light blue. So these are, so that is, do we actually do this correctly? Pinks add to 10. Yellow, orange adds to 10. Greens, blues, pink and green 5. Okay, I think this is okay. So I think that works for there. Now we can untangle this finally. So that's not that color and that's not that color. What do we need up here? We need red and we need pink. So this is the pink and this is the red. What do we need here? We need pink, which is down here. And we need dark blue. Uh-oh. No, sorry. Sorry, wrong. We already had pink. That one did need pink. This doesn't. This needs a light blue and a dark blue. So that's the dark blue. That's the light blue. Light blue always pairs with dark blue on an X. So we need a red here, and we need a dark green. So red's definitely over here. Here. So that's not red. So this is red. Oh, we got a lot of reds. That's red. Orange over here. We need a yellow here, and we need a pink here. What else do we need here? We need a yellow, and that's not yellow. So that's yellow. Now we need a pink. And last thing here is a pink. So this is still all a mess. What do you need? An orange. Is that true? Maybe. So this is a 10 and it's not red pink. Doesn't say not all are given, but well, I mean, pink just is here, right? And so this is yellow, orange. Well, we don't know the order. But that means this is not orange. And so this is not green. So we get these. What else did you need? Red and dark green. I'm sure we can, I mean, surely this is untangled in a way I'm just not seeing. This is this annoying box. It's cramping my style. Okay, just verifying that we didn't break anything yet. I mean, maybe we have to actually leverage this dot to really untie things, but I think we can go a little further at least, right? Maybe not. We need a dark green that is not over here. We need both of our blues. So light blue is over here. That's what's missing here is light blue and green. And this is missing, we already have this pair. So over here we're missing a 5 and what? A 5 and a dark blue. Hard to tell those apart. Okay, maybe we actually do have to look at this crop key dot to know what's going on. This still needs dark blue and light green, and what else? Dark green. Okay. Let's use our noggins here, I guess. So, what? Black crop key dots can be 1, 2, 4, 8, 3, 6, right? I don't really feel ready for this. I mean, unless yellow, it doesn't seem like enough things see these. I mean, if we knew this yellow orientation, do we know more about yellow than I think we do? No. I know about more about orange than I think we do. I think I'm missing something very obvious. I mean, it seems like it has to be this that's going to untangle everything, right? Or is there something I need to understand? Is there something I can, like... I mean, from the German whispers... I was trying to figure out what is going to untangle this stuff. This sees all the high digits, right? I mean, because these are... Is that true? It sees all of the high digits. I think that's true. So this is not 6, it's not 8. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is one of our low digits. And it sees pink. So let's see. I don't really see much. Okay, but just, I guess, in thinking about what this could be based on that, 1 would let this be a 2. A 2 would let it be a 1 or a 4. A 3 would let it be a 6. A 4 would let it be a 2 or an 8. Are these the only options we have here? I mean, it's so annoying because this almost sees all the low digits. If this saw all the low digits, we would know, we would just know. But it doesn't see yellow. So how do we get it to see yellow? He's here, right? So how do we... If we could untangle this, it would be really helpful. Yellow's up here somewhere. Okay, I'm just gonna try to pencil mark yellow and just see what I think about it. Yellow could certainly be in here. How's it going, Bob? Oh, okay. You're probably right that I'm just missing basic Sudoku. That's what I would. That's my favorite hobby, is just missing basic Sudoku. So, you're saying that I can disambiguate some things that I have not bothered to disambiguate, which would surprise nobody. Oops. Shoot. Okay, is that true? Greens and reds, blues. Dark blues and blacks. Yep, you're right. There's dark blue right there. Why am I so bad at this? So that is a black. So this is a dark blue. Oh, interesting. Are we going to be able to get that where it sees every high digit instead? That would be the opposite of what I expected. Okay, so that gets us... That rolls 5 out of there. That rolls 5 out of there because it's not on the dot. It rolls 5 out of there, right? So that places 5. And that is a 5 and a 5 and 5 and 5. Is that place a 5 here? One of my favorite hobbies is just missing extremely obvious things, especially that I've pencil marked myself right in front of my own face. It's just a fun thing that I do. Same thing here. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I've like confused myself with these blues. Maybe my blues are not as distinct. One day we will spend some time like making extremely obvious blue. I think like everything else is pretty clear, but the blues when they're like this, for some reason hard for me to see. I have no excuse for that when we're talking about greens here. Okay. So, oops. So that is not green. So that is green. So what does that mean? Doesn't really quite give me the thing that I wanted. Did that help us here in any way? I don't think so. What about here? That is a dark blue. Dark blue is definitely here or here. But I don't think we know. Light blue also is, actually, right? So light blue is here. And so that's going to place our dark blue. Interesting. Okay. And then that leaves us with what? You're paired. Both flavors of green. Ah, I see. So that gets us the dark green here and the light green here, which disambiguates this. Gives us not green here, not dark blue here. I feel like I made a mistake. Does that look okay? Okay, we need what? Christmas and light green. So this row needs a light green. So it's just like a triple of... Oh, well, this row needs a dark green and it's not here. So this is the dark green. So that's not red. And that's not dark green, which puts our red down here. So this needed what? A red and a light green? Here. So this needs an orange, it needs a yellow, and it needs a pink. Orange, yellow, pink. This is not yellow. This is not orange. This is not pink. They're like beautiful starburst colors we have going on. Can we not do better than that? Feels like we can do better than that. I'm just not seeing it. Okay, we gotta be really close here though, right? What do we still need here? I mean, even with the ambiguity here, oh. Oh, wait, that seems crazy. What's... This is orange, yellow, or what? Light green. Orange, yellow, and light green. That's not... Is that true? That's what's missing here? We have like an orange, yellow, light green triple. Basically, blue's complete, pink's complete, half of green is complete. Okay, so we are able to knock orange out of here, but not yellow or light green. We're able to knock light green out of here. That means this side is low, which we knew. And this is low or high. Okay. But we also need the other. Oh, well, there's the orange yellow pair there. So what's this? Dark. We're missing dark blue, just here. And we're missing dark green. And here we are missing pink and light blue. Oh, we're missing light blue. So that's, I see, okay. So that's light blue, that's pink. That is gonna untangle this. That's not pink. And if that's not pink, that's not orange. So that's not yellow. So that's helpful. That, okay, that unties the yellow here. So that is orange. remove the yellow here, remove the orange here, remove the yellow here. So that is sane. That is still true. Okay. Did I figure out our light green situation yet? No, we know it. This is light green, right? Because we undid that pair. So now we have light green in a relationship with... Well, that's interesting. So that gives us... That narrows down orange, right? Because orange is a high digit. And on a Kropke dot, that can only be 6 or 8. Oops. So orange is 6 or 8. And that means that green is only 3 or 4, right? That's exciting. And then we untie this. We almost have our colors all done, so we should just do it. So this is not green. This is not red. You are red. And this is yellow. Okay, so everything's disambiguated. Everything at this moment seems happy. We want to now propagate our 3-4 knowledge out into the universe. We want to propagate our 6-8 knowledge out into the universe, which has big implications for yellow. So that means that yellow is now 4 or 2, which, well, has some implications here, but I feel like it has greater implications elsewhere. Like here, that means blue is 3 or 1. That means dark blue is 9 or 7. Dark green is 6 or 7. Pink is 2 or 1. What weird combos here. Red is 9 or 8. Oh, wait, sorry. Did I get something wrong? Oh, no. What did I do? Sorry, dark green. What did I say? Wait, dark green is to sum to 10 is not 6 or 7? Is that not right? On an X? Bob, what have I done? Or hopefully that doesn't break somewhere else, does it? Okay, then no worries. Definitely call me out if it seems like I've made a dire error, because I do tend to do that. So the 3-4, that's 1-2, that seems okay. That's 8-9, that seems okay. So this is where we got to. So we have 1 billion pairs at this point. So is it the rim bands that disambiguate for us, or is it the German whisper? Like, annoyingly, if this is 4, this has to be 9. But if it's 2, it could be either. Oh, wait. Well, or is there some... So funny at these, like, non-pairs we ended up with. Like, really weird... Okay, sorry. Just taking stock here. The Kropke dot at this moment is still correct, because it's 8-4 ratio, or 3-2. Or sorry, 8-4 or 6-3 to get the 1-2, sorry. The Rinban is definitely not 6-9. For sure. Oh, okay. Well, no, it's never 9, because there's no 8 on this. Right? So dark blue is 7. Is that what we're saying? You could never have 9 unless this was 8. So dark blue is 7, which means green is 6, which means light green is 4, which means orange is 8, which means yellow is 2. So far, these things feel like they're checking out. I'm really worried that we're going to like collapse here. That means red is 9. Pink is 1. That German Whisper is fine. That German Whisper is fine. These X's are okay because that's a 3. Are we good? Those are sequential. Thanks, Scojo. Wait, are we actually good? I didn't click the button yet. We good? Okay, that I feel like it was a very good Easter puzzle because it was look at the beautiful colors. It's a beautiful Easter parade. Okay, so let's do the thing. So what do we need? I really enjoyed that. I liked the kind of like polarity interplay. Row 4. Difficulty, say easy. It didn't feel like anything was, as long as you didn't make mistakes, it wasn't too terrible. I think it was very nice. I really enjoyed that puzzle. I liked it a lot. Yeah, the last JW Sinclair puzzle I also did was like a super charming, colorful puzzle. I think I want to do another JW Sinclair puzzle since that's what I put in the title of this stream. Wait, is this the one? This isn't. What was this one? This was Magic Eye. The one I did, I wish I'd done it on stream because it was really fun. The Candy Bowl was also, this one is great, actually. If you haven't done this puzzle, I really enjoyed it. This idea of like exclusive pairs was really, was an interesting one. And for me, at least, I thought there was really interesting logic because basically these dots are all consecutive, but they're exclusively consecutive. Like in other words, once you like blue is a certain pair, and so anyway, I mean it's kind of just like domino logic, I guess, and like propagating that around. But it was really interesting to see because all possible dots of that color were given. There was a lot of logic associated with that. So I really enjoyed Candy Bowl. I kind of want to do another. Did I try this one? I don't remember if I tried that one or not. What's another? I'm feeling I'm definitely in like a 2-star kind of mood, you know? Faulty wiring. I'm gonna say it. RAM bands are not my favorite. I feel like of all the kinds of line logic, RAM bands just are not. Ooh, look at that. Shading is purely aesthetic. Interesting. Am I feeling cagey today? Ooh, look at that. I love the look of it. Kind of want to do this one. I like it. I'm gonna try it. Let's try it. Let's do our little ritual. Oops. Yes, I know. I say it every time. One day I'll write a script to do this. Okay. So the sad part about this puzzle, though, is I feel like it's not going to be colorful. Maybe I'll just color a bunch of things, even if it's totally unnecessary. Okay. So diagonal constraint, a couple of cages, a couple arrows, and a couple even digits is what we are given to start with. I don't have on the magic cage summing tool. Should I do that? feel like it's my training wheels. Wait, where is the magic cage? This thing, right? Okay. I mean, I think we can handle a 5. This is just like a V, right? It's either 1, 4 or 2, 3. A 2-digit 13. Knowing that 2 evens are, I guess it could be the same even, are taken from us. So no repeating on this diagonal. So where do we start here? Like a minimum sums of the crossbows? Is that the smart place to start? Because if you minimize this is 6. Minimize that's 1. So this is 7, 8, or 9. Is that true? I mean, because they could just be the same, right? If that's a 1, 2, 3 triple and a 1. And that's going to be the same here. You know, it won't repeat. Oh, well, actually, this is interesting, right? Maybe not that interesting, though. I mean, we know we're not minimizing that, but we need 4 different digits. So minimizing that would be 10, which would average to 5 on each side, but we've already decided it's greater than 5. So is that actually meaningful to us? I guess it means we're not going to have like what can those not be? Like if that's a 9 and that's an 8, 1, that means this isn't a 1. Is there something interesting with that? I guess not. Because that could be 1, 2, 3, 3, 9. Okay, well, what do we think about now? I guess these are relatively low digits, right? If you minimize this, you're already at a 6. So these are 1, 2, or 3. Can't be more than that. Is that true? That both of these are minimized, and this is an even digit, so this is just a 2. Is that a true statement? We never thought there was a 2 in a 13 cage, so that's not very helpful. Doesn't that mean this can't be 7? Because these have to be different digits, and even if we minimize this and we minimize this for 6 and 6, like minimize this, get 7, but minimize this, get 8. Is that true? So this can't be a 7? Do I believe that? Do I believe that to be true? If this is 6 and this is 6, that's 12. And minimize this as 3. It's 15. Can't have 7.5, so I think these are not 7s. So we get an 8, 9 pair on the diagonal, which is very exciting. Does that mean anything interesting for like what our possibilities are here? Like if we're trying to make 8, for example, if it's 5, 3, we eat that 3, but that's okay, I think. So it's not 2, 6, so it's 7, 1, 7, 1, or 5, 3 if this is 8, and that would be, so in other words, one of these is 8. Oh, we didn't rule the 2 out over here though, because that could still be 6, 2 on that side if this one's 8, so I don't know. We didn't learn anything fun about that. That's 2. And this is an even digit. That means we have to sum in 3 digits. So this triple has to sum to 6 or 7. And one of the digits is even. Okay, sorry. Am I making, is that a true statement, right? Like this is either summing to 6 or 7 in 3 digits. So this even digit is not 8 because that's too big, and it's not 6 because that's too big. So this even digit is a 2 or a 4. Is that fair to say? And it could really only be 4 if it was definitely, if this was 1 and 2 to make 3, to make the 7, to make 8, 9 is the only way that you can have a 4 in here. If this is 4, you can't make 8, I guess. But that still kind of seems okay, right? There's this even digit. It'd be cool if this was a 2. That'd be kind of a cool story. I don't really rule anything out here except for 2 going in one direction. So if this were 1, 2, 4 to hit 9 here, that's not a big deal. I mean, in terms of implications for this 13 cage, right? I mean, it just rules out 4, 9. If this is a 2, I still don't think it matters that much. If this is even, it'd help to know if that was a 2. I could eat the 2 off that line. So we have 4 digits that sum either to 16 or 18. Well, that doesn't seem hard. That don't include 8 or 9. So say they were like 7, 6, 5. That's already too many. The maximum is too high and the minimum is too low. So I don't know if they're relevant. So I'm probably just missing something silly. For this to be a 3, this definitely has to, this has to be 1, 2, 3 for this to be a 3. Right? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing some very obvious thing here. I mean, I'm just not quite sure where to look. This 13 cage just feels suspiciously like in the neighborhood of stuff we've been talking about, but so is there something that is under much more pressure than I'm considering? Like, I just, this doesn't feel like it's under any pressure at all, or that it's really exerting any pressure at all. Don't really see what this is doing, except for maybe having an opinion about what goes on these two. Anything else with these? So 3 is fine here if this is a 1, 2, 3 triple. 4 is fine here if this is 1, 2, 4. I guess that means that either way we're using a 2 down here. Is that fair to say? Is that a weird thing to say? Like, if this is 2, it's obviously 2 is down here. If this is 4, then this is a 1, 2 pair. So no matter what, 2 is down here. So that does push 2 up here, but like, do we care? I mean, we don't need 2, do we? I just don't really see the issue there. I was thinking about these. Like, one of these is 9 and one of them is 8. The 9 has kind of no restrictions at all. Because it's not required for there to be a 1 here, right? If both these sum to 6, then this could be 2 or 3. So I don't think you're required. I was just thinking, like, in terms of like 4, for example. You can't have a 4 here with the 8, but with the 9 you sure could. This digit's under some kind of interesting pressure, right? Like, in terms of just being like availability. This is 6 digits that have to sum Yeah, this is 6 digits that sum. Well, it's a little hard to say. I mean, just in terms of like what is subtracted. And there's no exclusion between them, like just trying to think, like, does this help me eliminate anything from here? And I don't know that I think it really does. I really feel like I'm missing some extremely obvious thing, which is always disappointing, frustrating. If this is a 4, this is absolutely a 1 and a 2, and this is definitely a 9. Like, that's forced. If this is a 4, you get 1, 2 pair, a 2, and a 9. If it's a 2, it just feels like you have so much more leeway. If it's a 2, then I'm saying basically in 2 digits, I have to make either a 4 if that's a 2, total of 4, I have to make either a 4 or a 5 in 2 digits. I'll just think through these things for a second. So to make a 4 in 2 digits is always 1, 3, right? To make a 5 in 2 digits, it's 1, 4, or 2, 3. Or we said it's 4 with a 1 and a 2. So in other words, how's it going, Jacker G? I'm doing a bad job here. I feel like I just got stuck on this puzzle and I barely even started. It's nice to see you. It's been a minute. I didn't stream for 2 weeks. Okay, so here's what I'm saying. If this is a 4, then I have to have, it's 4 plus 2, so I'm already at 6. I can only hit 8 or 9. I'm obviously not going to hit the 8. So to hit the 9, it's a 1, 2 pair. So if this is a 4, it's a 1, 2 pair. If it's a 2, then I'm trying to hit either, if it's 2, I have a total of 4. I'm trying to hit either 4 or 5 in 2 digits. 4 in 2 digits is always 1, 3, which I have down here. 5 in 2 digits is a 1, 4, or a 2, 3. So I guess what I'm saying is these are always low digits. But I don't think that, from the perspective of the 13 cage, I don't think that matters very much because nothing is very low unless it's 4, 9, but so I guess what I'm saying is I don't feel like that actually puts a lot of pressure there. The 2 put no pressure. And this unfortunately just isn't like quite restrictive enough, It's not. There's just a little too much leeway here still. I do think we're still correct in saying that we always have a 2, that there is always a 2 down here. We're not correct in saying we always have a 1, though. Are we? No, because this could be 2. Oh. Okay, hang on. I need to actually back up. Let's try that one more time. Sorry, because if it's a 4, it's a 1-2 pair. If it's a 2, we're trying to hit 4 or 5. So this, imagine this right now is a 2. So the 4 would be 1, 3, which would be fine because we'd have 1, 2, 3. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6, plus 2 is to hit the 8. So that's fine. The 5, however, remember we said this is a 2. So we can't make we can make the 5 as a 1 plus 4, but we can't actually make the 5 as a 2 plus 3. But I don't think that matters, unfortunately, because 4 could still be a 1-2 pair. So it's a pretty confusing situation, but there can be a 2 here, and there is always a 2 down here. So that what I was trying to decide if there's some other thing that is always required. It's specifically a 1. Like I'm trying to decide if there's always a 1 required. And I think, oh no, Bob, how bad is it? Okay. Is there always a 1 required here? If there's a 4, this is a 1-2 pair, for sure. If there's a 2, it's either a 1-3 or a 1-4. So I think there's always a 1 down here. The minimum value without a 1 is probably a good way to think of this. The minimum value of this, if I don't have a 1, would be, well, I can't even do it. I mean, with the process of elimination, I can't even do it. But ignoring all other things, saying it was like 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 9, and we're already broken. So there's definitely a 1 down here, right? There's a 1 in here, in fact. Oops. So, yes, it took me 10 minutes to get to a thing that I should have gotten to in 10 seconds. But hey, that's just that's just how I solve. I like to take the scenic. I like to take the scenic route. Okay. Is that can we say that safely here as well? Are there always 1s on these? Because if there's not a 1 and you minimize it, it's 2 plus 4, which is 9. So there's always a 1. That is a statement we're going to make with confidence? That all of these always have a 1? But there's not always a 2. There is in this case. I think there's always a 2 because of because of the evenness and whatever that we've worked out. But I don't think there's always a 2 implicitly in other instances, because this would be 1 plus 3 plus 4 is 8, and that could be 1 to get to a 9. You do have to have a 2 if you want to hit an 8, I think is fair to say. So that feels correct here. So there's no 1. I mean, but that just is so not useful. I mean, because we can still, this could still be a 2 with a 1 plus a 3. So we're not locking up the 4. So we really have like, this puts no pressure here. We know this isn't a 1. This is cool. That's a cool. I mean, that one is not here, and we're saying 1 is definitely in here, so 1 is not here. So there is a 1 in this column, right? But not here. So in this box, 1 is either here or here. it's on the line, that would be kind of interesting. That would be very interesting. That would be pretty limiting here as well. That means that 1 is up here somewhere, but not here. Does that mean anything else that's cool? We can't just roll 1 out of here, can we? If this were 1, if this box did have a 1, it would have to be here. And that would make this like 3, 9, 4, 8, or 5, 7. Which, I mean, is not even that interesting in terms of the even digit, because you could have 1, 3, 9 or 1, 5, 7 without even needing evenness for there. That means there's no 7, there's no 1. Okay, is that, maybe it's a little bit interesting. That means this isn't a 1, so this isn't a 4. It's like the tiniest, the like tiniest little deduction. Okay, anything else we can think about with 1s? So we feel good about this. 1 is here. 1 is here. Means 1 is not here or here, but that's okay. This could still be 1. So this 1 is in this world somewhere. But doesn't feel very interesting. I don't really know what to do with this 10. I mean, gosh. Okay, Jagger, you have some confidence? What? Wait, what? What? Are we speaking riddles here? Hang on. Are we talking about the lowness of 1? Are we hitting a point where we have thoughts about low digits? I mean, we haven't quite hit like a low quadruple, have we? Have we? Jagger, I'm having trouble deciphering your wise words. Oh, a cold one. Oh my gosh, yes. A strong bad reference. Oh my gosh. Strong bad. I think it's nary a 1. Is it nary a 1? A 1 that isn't cold. I'm trying to remember the quote. The strong bad quote. See, strong bad, a 1 that isn't cold. I mean, it's been a long time. We're gonna check out the property of 1s.
Give me some of this and give me some of this. Last weekend I almost drank a 1 that was not cold. Has this ever happened to you? Dan Waters, Dallas, Texas. Oh, Dan. You dodged the bullet, man. Because let me tell you, a 1 that is not cold is scarcely a 1 at all.
Oh, we're both wrong. We're both wrong. It's scarcely a 1. Bob, do I want a big hint? You know, are you on desktop? If you could just like, I prefer not super explicit hints, but like tomatoes thrown, like if you just click and throw a tomato, or if you're not on, If you want to, I definitely don't mind hits, especially when I'm stuck. Just I like them to be very vague. That's why I thought I thought Jagger was giving me a hint, but it was all about strong bad. Okay, are we talking about are we all about box 7? Is the hint appears to be on my face. It appears that was a very dedicated. I know it's hard to click that much without just like zooming in and out constantly, so I appreciate the dedication to that. Okay, sorry, was someone actually hinting me towards box 7, or was that just a tomato explosion? Okay, it feels like ones are important, right? Okay, I see one. Okay, ones seem important, right? If this is a 1, what does that mean? That means that it's either 8. Oh, wait. Okay, well, hang on. Does that actually lead to something? We can't, the 9 on here is definitely not a 1-8 pair, right? The 9 on here is definitely not a 1-8 pair because we have an 8-9 pair on the diagonal right already. So if there is a 1 here, 1 would have to go with 7, and it would have to be 8. So that is the thing we can say with confidence. I don't know about marking that, but you could imagine this being 1, 7, 8. We could still hit 8 here if this summed to 6. If this was 8, which we know how to do, only if this is a 2, then this has to be a 4, and that's 1, 3 explicitly. So that makes this a 1, 2, 3. And then this has to sum to, this could never be a 3 if this was an 8. It would have to be a 1. Can this never be 1? Can this ever be a 1? Okay, so if this is a 9, this can't be a 1 because it'd be 1, 8 and the world is broken. If this is an 8, then this can't be a 3 because minimize this is 6. If this is an 8, then this is a 1. So this could be a 1. So is this never 1? Is that what we're learning here? That it is not possible for this digit to be a 1? Is that true? Or is that made up joke logic? Once again, if this is a 9, this can't be a 1, 8 because we would break this cell. If it was an 8 and this was a 1, then this would be a 3 minimized. Then we can't do that. This would have to simplify. It's scarcely a 1 at all. This 1 is scarcely a 1 at all. Okay, so that's not a 1. That's interesting. That was cool. Okay, so are we then saying that the only place to put 1 in this box is here? Is that a true statement? What does that do? What did that do for us? That gets us what? It places 1 over here. And 1 is not here. Man, I get me. Jagger G showing up with the strong bad references. That was a pretty deep cut. I hope all the people that worked on that are like set for life. Do you think so? Sometimes I worry that like they were a little too early, like they were too ahead of their time. If they were around now, they would have a Patreon with like $10 billion, right? Like if Strong Bad was on right now, they'd all be rich. So this sums either to 7 or 8. Is that cool? We already said we didn't need a 2 here necessarily, right? Because this could be 1, 3, 4 to get the 7. Oh, did they? That's why, like, Brad Neely got his shows. I love Brad Neely, by the way. One of my favorites of all time. Got, like, he got some Adult Swim shows. They were, and honestly, I feel like the Adult Swim shows were never as good as the OG, like, Crease Comics animation. Adam Finsler, who did the, like, G.I. Joe PSAs. I'm thinking of people like, actually, you know, Brad Neely would have been kind of a post-Strong Bad. But the Finsler Films stuff was of that era, and he works at Wieden and Kennedy, which is weird. He went into advertising. I met him once. Oh, experimental film, classic. It's a classic. Okay, what are we doing? Did we learn anything meaningful from this? I mean, I love this. I'm so pleased to have this digit, but what did we actually learn today? Like, what is, so it feels like we have a lot of possibilities here. Is it the same thing? I mean, where, like, is it the same? Is there a similar consideration here? I mean, we ruled one off here, and I assume the exact same logic applies here. So one of these is definitely a 1. I mean, there's not a reason that logic doesn't apply, right? Because that makes this a 2-3 pair if we don't have the 1. So one's ruled. So 1 is in here, but what do we? What do we do with that knowledge? I feel very slow today. Feeling extremely slow today. Okay, yes. Oh my gosh, why am I so slow today? Okay, just a disclaimer. I'm pretty bad at Sudoku to begin with. I'm extra bad on stream, and then not streaming for 2 weeks, I feel like has made me extra terrible. Oh my gosh, okay. I just am not, like, I don't know. It's like I take a step forward and then it's like, I don't know, where do I go next? It's like I need a road sign for every single step. Okay, we have ruled 1s out of here. This is very exciting, by the way. I'm excited about this, and it's embarrassing to not see it. So I appreciate your help, everybody. One, we've just stated with a reasonable degree of confidence, I think, that 1 is not on the diagonal here. So that places the 1 on the diagonal here, which, you know, at first glance might be who cares, but then it takes 1 out of our 5 cage, and we already removed it on the other side, so we can remove the 1 there, we can move the 4 there. So we get a 2-3 pair, which is tremendously exciting. I'm just overcome with excitement about this 2-3 pair. Scojo, you're just in time to see me make like almost no progress on this puzzle in 40 minutes. I think I'm getting worse. I'm getting worse at Sudoku. I think there is definitely something that is extremely true for me, that if I solve a certain kind of puzzles, like I'll get in a habit, you know, I'll get into like, oh, I'm going to do all these puzzles that are really focused on coloring or whatever, and I'll get into a certain type of puzzle, and then if I switch to a different type of puzzle, it's like suddenly I don't even know how anything works anymore. It's kind of amazing. It's impressive to be this bad at Sudoku. It's not easy. It takes a lot of practice to be this mediocre. Okay, did we learn anything from this? What did we learn from this? We learned that the center of this is not a 2 or a 3. Well, that's exciting. I mean, you know, it's looking right at these, but it means this missing a 2 or a 3. And we know there's a 1. So if we're missing a 2, if we're missing a 2 here, it's 1, it's 1, 3, 4. 3, 4, 7, 8, which could work if this is a 1 to be a 9. If this is a 1. So sorry, let me say that one more time. If we're missing a true, then this is minimized is 1, 3, 4. So that's 8. But we could still have plus 1 equals 9. So if the 2 is here, this is a 1 and this is a 9. It's forced, I think. Without the 3, then we have 1, 2, 4. Without the 3, we have 1, 2, 4, which is only 7. So this could be a 1 or a 2 to equal 9. So that means it's impossible for this to be a 3, right? Is that what we're saying here? That this can no longer be a 3 because we can't, the only time this could, okay, another way to put it, the only way this could ever be 3 is if this was 1, 2, 3, and this was 9. But that means, so this is never 3 now. So what? An easy puzzle? I mean, easy enough for me. You've seen how bad I am. I definitely want to try it, Scojo, for sure. Okay, so what did we do? We knocked 3 out of this. So it feels like it still could. What was that? Was it get an important message? I don't know what that sound. I don't know what app made that sound. That was mail. Oh no. Okay. Well, I think I have to go to Seattle next week. Shoot. Okay, I'm ignoring all these things. Okay, sorry. So what did we get? We just decided this couldn't be a 3. This still could be a 3 only if this is 1, 2, 3. Still seems okay-ish, right? Is there anything else fun about that in terms of the diagonal? There's definitely 1 here. But did we learn more about this? I don't know that I learned more about this. Oh man, okay. Well, okay, well. Great. So on the diagonal, we've spoken for 1, and we've spoken for 8, and we've spoken for 9. We didn't necessarily speak for 7. I mean, 7's not here. But couldn't this still be 7, 1, 8? 7's not here. But could 7 be here? Probably thinking about the wrong thing. Certainly not 7, 1, 8. But could it be 7 plus 2 equals 9? That would make this a 1 and this a 3, but that's okay if this is 1, 2, 3, and that's 9. So I don't know. That's maybe not useful to think about. Okay, so the last thing we learned about this. That was very exciting. If this doesn't have a 2 or a 3, does that mean there is a 4 here? The new job's going well. It's a little crazy. I mean, so it's about a 3-month booking, and it's like it's a pretty huge undertaking for 3 months. And I mentioned this a little bit earlier before, which is fine. But like I was hired as a tech artist, but there's been a lot of like server kind of infrastructure and data management and stuff like that, which is okay. It's not really what I was expecting. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna turn off all these notifications. So I'm getting notifications about that job because I think I have to travel next week. So give me 1 second. I just want to turn all that off. Get it out of my life. Oh, okay. Try not to have it leak into the weekend too much. Okay, Jagger's talking all about what? Box 7? Box 7 and box 3. No, wait, sorry. That's not what you're talking about at all. About these sums. Okay, so let me just state this, even though I think it's not necessarily true, but can I have I just was like, can I not have a 4 now that I'm missing one of these? I guess I can, right? Because I could have 1, 2. I could still have 1, 2, 5, 1, and get a 9, right? Okay, so that's maybe not meaningful. Okay, so on the diagonal, what do we know about the diagonal? I was just thinking about 7s, which seemed not useful. We know we have 4 digits that need to sum to they need what? They need to average 17, because 2 of them are going to sum to well, that's a silly way to say it. Well, no, wait, the sum of these is 17, right? Is that true? Sorry, because 2 of them sum to 9 and 2 of them sum to 8. So the total sum of these is 17. I'm sorry, just thinking about this as a 18 plus a 16. Is that right? Okay, sorry. So one of these is going to be 18. One of these is going to be 16, which is 34. So these 3 digits have to sum to 11. And then one of them is a 1. So there's a pair in here that sums to 10. That is not 8-2 and is not 9-1. And it's not double 5. So is this triple? Is this a like so it's 1 and then it's either 3-7 or 6-4. Is that right? Am I saying that correctly? So I just want to go through that one more time. The total of these is 34, right? It's a 16 plus an 18 is 34. So we have to account for 44 total. Sorry, 45 total. So this needs to sum to 11, and it has a 1. So we need 2 digits that sum to 10 that are not 1, 9, or 8, 2. Right? And so I don't know if I'm doing that right. Did I make a mistake? Does that seem right? Okay, are we okay here? Okay. Okay, so I mean, if these are the options I have here, then I know that 2 and 5 are not in here. So 2 and 5 are out here. We can see that 2 is not here. So there's definitely a 2 up here. And if that's true, there's no 2 in here. So this is a 1, 3. Oops. And I think the way we said, the only way you could have a 3 here is if this was a 1, 2, 3, and this was 9, right? Like there's not another way to do that. And that, if we rule, if 3 is not allowed here, then 7 is not allowed here. So that's a 4, 6. So one of these has a, so this is 2, 7. And this is 5, 3 to make the 8. Does that check out? And since we know this is 8, yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy that it's just suddenly everything is crumbling. That's pretty cool. That is really cool. All thanks to the secret. Okay, but that means 4 was only an option here. Well, this has to be 6. I mean, we're just saying it is. So it's the only way to do that is a 1, 2, 3, right? Oops. Isn't that correct? That's the only way we're going to hit 6 here to hit this 8. And we know this isn't the 3. And or the 1. So this is the even digit. So we get a 1. Oops. A 1, 3 pair here. And so 1's not in there. So do we place the 1, I guess? Because we have a 1's not here, or here, or here, and there's a pair looking there. So that is 1 now. It means 9's not in here. Have fun. Veritas, how's it going? Are you up? It's been a long time. I was thinking about you the other day and how much you love PHP. Okay, what are we doing? This is seemingly just is a 1. It's fine. It's fine. Actually, and I don't know. I was thinking about it more. I was being very difficult on stream when we talked about it that day. But okay, this one. So 1 and 1. 1 is not there. 1's definitely up here. So there's 1 here. This is the 1. This is a 2, 3 pair. Oops. I kind of want to do. It depends on. I should go eat food at some point. Scojo, it depends on how easy that puzzle is of yours. I actually would really like to look at it but it can't be a trick. You know, Owen loves to trick me and be like, oh, it's an easy puzzle, and then it takes me 4 hours. So, okay. So that broad reaching implications there. So this is going to be 7 in 3 digits. This is going to be 8 in 3 digits. We have our diagonal pretty much pinned down, which is exciting. Okay. Straightforward by design. It's a promising, excuse me, promising statement. Okay, what do we want to think about next? That was fun. That was an exciting little explosion of Sudoku that happened all over the place. So, we still don't really know anything about this guy. Just wanted to think about if there were any wide-reaching implications here. Well, the 1, 2, 3 is pretty substantial, right? Like, we can't, none of these that have 1, 2, or 3, we can't make our 17 anymore. So it'd be kind of cool. Let's see, 4, so 5, 4, 5, 8, 4, 6, 7, or otherwise like 4 and then a way to make 13. In here. And then this fellow doesn't have any of the 1 options anymore. This really doesn't, I mean, we don't have this. But, oh, or 2. Well, no, that's not true. Sorry. Could certainly still have 2, 8 the other way. Oh my gosh, Jacqueline, how's it going? I'm extra bad at Sudoku today. It's just extra bad. It's impressive even. What's going on with ones? Do we know anything more about ones than I think we know? Is this really? Oh, wait. Well, okay. There's a 1, 3 pair here. And there's a 2, 3 pair here. So that's a 7 and that's a 2. 1, 3 pair gives us a 5 and a 3. Very exciting. So we just have some high digits here. Oh, and 4. And 4, 6, 8, 9. Oops. 4, 6, 7, 9. Rolled that 2 out of here. So no 2 here, so that seems to place this 2 and takes that off the list. So this is either 3, 7 or 4, 6. And if it's 3, 7, it's in a specific orientation. I know some things about 2s these days. For maybe not enough things about 2s. No 2 here. I already forgot what we're trying to make. We're trying to make an 8 in 3 digits with no 2s. How do you do that? And it has a 1. So we need to make an 8 in 3 digits. One of those digits is a 1. So we need to make a 7 in 2 digits. We need a 7 in 2 digits. That is not 6, 1, because we already used the 1. It's not 5, 2, so it's 3, 4. So this is a 1, 3, 4 triple. Is that true? 3, 4 gives a 7, 8, 1 gives a 9. Is that a true statement? Feels pretty true. What's 4 up here somewhere? puts 3 over here somewhere, but not here. Oh, or here. So we get the 3, we get the 7. That's exciting. The 7 and a 7. Oh, there's a 7 here. Does that seem believable to everybody? That rules 7 out of here. Square numbers. Ooh, I want to check it out. I don't know. I feel like I'm okay at, math, basic arithmetic, but somehow in Sudoku puzzles, I fall to pieces. I just crumble under the pressure. Okay, we have a little bit of pressure here now. Speaking of pressure, we do have the 7 is no longer an option. 4, 9, and 5, 8 do still seem to be options, though. Right? Is there a reason that would be upsetting to anybody? If it's 4, 9, that 6 is forced, but that seems okay. Okay, well, I don't know. So we're supposed to not have any 1s. If we have a 2, the 2 is here. If we have a 3, the 3 is here. I don't immediately see. I'm bad at spotting like cage options, like extra bad. What are we trying to make here? So this is a 7. We need a 7 in 3 digits. So we need a 6 in 2 digits. A 6 in 2 digits, but it's not a 5-1. So is that only a 2-4? How else? We need a 6 in 2 digits. It's not double 3, so it's 5-1 or it's 2-4. So is this 1-4-2? That somehow doesn't feel right. Is that right? That's 8, 7. There's a 1 here, so we need a 6 in 2 digits, and it's not 1, 5. And it's not double 3, so I think it's 4-2. So we can take the 2 out of here. Now we have a 1, 2, 4 triple, so we can take the 2 and the 4 out of there. We have a 1, 2, 4 triple, which takes the 4. Thanks, Gojo. Appreciate the vote of confidence. 1, 2, 4 triple takes the 4 out of here. We get a 6, 9 here, but that's okay. So does that mean we can't have something that has both 2 and 4 in it because only one of them could hide? Like this 2, 4, 7, for example. If I tried to put the 2 here, the 4 is in here, so it's broken. So I think we can rule this one out. I don't immediately see the others being an issue. Okay, it feels like we're suddenly starting to learn something about 4s, but maybe not much. The 4's over here, 4s are over here. I don't know. Maybe I don't actually know very much about 4s. Okay, so we have our arrows pretty figured out now, right? So it's just diagonal, and we got the diagonal pretty figured out. So it feels like cages are just, well, cages and probably also very obvious Sudoku that I'm missing.
They came from Brazil.
It's 2 and 3. We've got the 7 over here. So 4, 9 or 5, 8. No, seems okay to me. Okay, 3's over there. Hide a 2. Wait, who's hiding 2s? Oh, I couldn't hide a 2 there. You're right. There's no 2 hiding. You can't cram a 2 up there. So there's no 2 in this cage at all. So that's all of these. So this is a 3, 4, 6 cage. Right? Also, one of my hobbies is it was 17 cage. Okay, we'll look at that next. One of my hobbies is like making a deduction up to like 90% of it being useful and then just looking somewhere else instead of thinking of the last 10%. It's very, I'm a big fan of that. Okay, this 3, 4, 6. We got a friend here called the 4, 6 pair. Does that break anything? I guess it's okay. So 4, 6 pair, so we get a 3. We get another 4, 6 pair in the cage. This 4, 6 pair, oh, this 3 sees this. So we get a 1, 4 pair, so we get a 3. Sorry, and a 4, 6 pair now sees this 4. But that's still okay, right? That was exciting. 4, 6 pair sees this 4, so that's a 1. Wait, did I do that wrong? Did I rule the wrong thing out? Oh no, I was getting rid of the 3 and I just didn't even do the 4. Great, okay. 3, 4. That's the 4 out of there. That's the 4 out of here. The 2, the 4. We get the diagonals done. Very exciting. This cage is done. Very exciting. This even digit is the 8. We get the 3 and the 1 for this arrow. We remove the 4 from here, so 4 is down here. So 4... I thought I broke the puzzle for a second. So 4 just is here. That is the 4. So we get a 6, 7, 9 triple. What was I doing? Oh yeah. We get a 2 up here and a 3 up here. Which surely has implications here, right? There's no 4, there could be a 4 here. Am I missing this? This could still be a 4, right? In fact, 4 is definitely here or here. Okay, well we know there's a 4 no matter what, right? Based on our remaining options, so that's definitely 4. So then this is either 5, 8, or 6, 7. I don't know very much about stuff yet, right? Just a 5, 8, or a 6, 7. So 9 is here. Oh, we don't have the 4 down here yet. So that still could be 4, 9. Could just be the inverse of this. Okay, here's where I'm going to do so badly because I don't have fun colors anywhere. So I don't know how I'm supposed to solve this without any fun colors. 9. Yeah, all our arrows. So we got all our cages-ish. Useful to know that. Oh no, what am I missing? Did I make a mistake or am I just being slow? Both are equally likely. Probably, I'm just probably doing both of those things at the same time. I don't see that yet. Sorry, what's missing up here? Why am I so bad? Now I'm getting self-conscious and I'm gonna be like twice as slow. Should probably just look at some digits, huh? And so we have all our ones. Happy with ones. We got a whole lot of 2s. Let's do Sudoku, I guess. It's not quite there with force, huh? Or maybe I am and I'm just missing it. Ah. No force here or here. Okay. So the 4 is in here. So this is 4, 9. And in fact, we know the order. Okay. So then that is the 6, and then what was left was just 5, 8, right? Oops. And this was the only place for a 9 in this column. And this was the only place for a 4. How do we know everything about force? Sure know a lot. So that's the 7, that's the 9. Excuse me. What do we need here? 6 and 8? Is that true? 6, 8 pairs, so that's a 5. That's an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 5, 6, and 7. And that's not the 6. We actually done everything? I guess not. So we don't have the 8 here. So we don't have an 8. Oops. We don't have an 8. It is 4, 6, 7. We don't have the 8. We also remove the 5. So no 8 means no 5. So that's a 6, 7 pair. So this is also 5, 8. So this is also 6, 7. And that 7 sees it. So that's the 6. That's the 7, the 6. That makes this the 5, 7, the 6. That makes this, we're missing a digit, also known as 9. Now we just have to do Sudoku. It's also 5, 8. Oops. Okay, what do we need here? Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 5 and a. What's so bad? Just because they're not beautiful rainbow colors is my problem. How am I supposed to solve this puzzle if everything's not, doesn't look like Easter candy? 8, 9, and 6. That's the 9, that's the 6, that's the 8. This is missing 7. This is missing 5 and 9. This needs a 7. This needs a 6. That's an 8. That's a 6. Look at how many do all this Sudoku. Gross. Eight, 2, 3, 4. What? 5 and 9. Can. Falling to pieces over here. I'm scanning. This is just deplorable. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that a 5? A 7? Maybe. Ray! Michigan Josh, how's it going? You know, probably my favorite puzzle I did was that Mad Spectre puzzle that they shared on the Discord. It was so good. That one where the whole puzzle just collapsed all into one and I had to do almost no Sudoku. I really enjoyed it. Okay, Scojo, I would like to try your latest, if it's easy enough for me. If it's like ages 8 through 10. Cool, thank you. Give it a shot. And then I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. Okay, so solution code, it's row 4 and row 6. So I'll do one more puzzle and then I should go eat some food and go about my life. But I mean, this had a little bit of challenging logic, right? There were some moments that you really had to take in the whole puzzle. I'm gonna call it average. I know that for most people that would still be easy. But it made me do a lot of Sudoku at the end, so I'm gonna give it a nice instead of very nice. Okay, all right, let's get Scojo's puzzle. Did you post this one on Logic Masters yet? An adorable dinosaur and a German whisper. I love German whispers. Okay, let's do the thing. How did mark background light, not color? Good grief. Background. Okay. Okay, yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers on this cute dinosaur. It looks like the you know, it's funny. We just did puzzles by JW Sinclair. And this looks like the Sinclair oil logo. What are the... It seems like... Is this a deep state conspiracy? Why does this dinosaur look like the Sinclair oil dinosaur when I was just doing Sinclair puzzles by James Sinclair? It's a QAnon conspiracy. Okay. It's kind of, I'm shocked. It's pretty shocking. I don't know what to do other than like post on 8chan. I'm not going to do that. Wait, Draclin, is that a song by Cake? I want a girl with a short skirt and a long neck. I don't think that's how it goes. Looks like Dino. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna do it. Oh no, see, Bob's already has half the puzzle done in their head and I've not even begun to think about it. Okay. Okay, what are there any special rules here? That sounds normal. That sounds reasonable. That seems whispery. Okay. I mean, my normal tradition would be to just start coloring polarity, but 34 in 5 digits. Well, there's 1 degree of freedom, I guess, right? Because if that was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that would be 35. Okay, well, I'm going to start with the traditional. The tradition. I forgot, I got into the habit of like not doing the normal polarity colors until I knew what the polarity was. Either like hot and cold, but I don't remember what my alternate colors were. It'd be a great start to this puzzle if I already screwed up the polarity. It'd be exciting. Okay, so that's a little suspect, right? Also maybe suspect. Or is it here? Like, is it possible to have 2 low digits in here? Like if these were 2 low digits and they were the highest low digits. Oh, well, you can see it right here. You can only get away, we only had 1 degree of freedom, right? And so you could have a 4, but you couldn't have 2 low digits. So the fact that, so these have to be high, is that what we're deciding here today? That's cute. This felt suspect too. Maybe this wasn't as suspect. Like it felt hard to have 2 high digits in here. Can you? Can you have 2 high digits in a 13 cage? 5 couldn't have been in there. So were there 2 ways to discover the polarity? Oh yeah, that's another way to think of it. Is the minimum highs would be 6 plus 7, which is already 13. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, this is fun already. So now what do we do? Really, you really can just so the only. So these just are 1, 2, 3, right? Because we know there's a 4 in here. And does that mean anything? Well, the 5's not in here because it'd be 35. So the 5 is here, right? Cherry Darts likes to make 5s gray. So what's not accounted for in here? Like, I mean, some of these we know are just going to be, like those aren't 6s. Oops. No 6 is going to be in there somewhere. This could be a 6, but these could not. Right? And this can't be a 4. Oops. And this can't be a 4. This, we already have all of our lows. Does that just mean this is a 4? Right? Maybe. I hope. Throw a tomato when I make a... Oh, the 34. I mean, the 34 just is like such a target. Like the 34 just like, you just want to look right at it. It's so inviting. I like that. I appreciate it. I think that's, for me, I think that's good setting. Where it's just like front and center. Here's a plus. Just look at the plus. Okay, this could be 6 though, right? That would be fine with us if this was 1 and 1, but it's not 9. So that's 6, 7, 8. And this could be... This is definitely not blue. That could be gray. So this is like a gray high pair. Okay, well, anyway. Can this just be anything? What else? What else is fun? I'm just taking the lowest possible hanging fruit to start with. Wait, that was wrong. Sorry, 789. I'm just thinking about. Oh, this just is a 5. This is a 5. Okay. I was trying to think of reasons that 5 couldn't go there, but then it's like it just is a 5. Okay. I'm having a good time with it. I like it because I'm doing a bad job, but it's still like there's still stuff to do, you know, even when I'm doing poorly. Okay, so you can have a 1. I just wanted to. I feel like this killer chick cage thing almost feels too powerful. Maybe it is too powerful. We shouldn't use it. So this is like a high-low pair. What else do we want? We want 2 more. So there's 1 more low in here. Oh, it's the 4. The 6 is certainly in here. This would see both. Oops. I've never heard it put that way, but bottlenecking I think is definitely. I mean, you've seen me struggle with it a million times, where there's like one deduction that will let you proceed in the puzzle, and if you have trouble making that one deduction, you're just, even if it's not even saying that whether it's easy or hard, it's just like where it's like you just cannot progress in the puzzle unless you make this one deduction. Oh, see, I'm already making errors. Wait, sorry, what did I do wrong? Did I make 2 mistakes there? Of this. Okay, sorry. Why this certainly could be 6. Sorry about that. This could be 6. Thank you. 6, 7, 8. This one cannot be 6. Right? Because that would be double 1. Okay, is that correct? You know I love to make mistakes. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. See, I'm ruining Scojo's beautiful puzzle by rambling along. Making poor deductions. Not even deductions. I'm just like filling in the blank at this point. It just feels not even fair to say. So this was double 8. That could still be 3, right? And there's not a reason that this couldn't be double 9. So at this moment, this is 1, 2, 3, or 4. There's not a reason that this couldn't be 6. So this, I don't know why I'm marking all of these when I feel compelled to mark the whole dinosaur. Right, because you could have 1 there and that would be okay. You could have double 1 and that would be okay. You could have double 9 and that would be okay. Okay, and just in the interest of marking off every single thing. Okay, what did we learn about that? We got a couple 7, 8s. We got a lot of 1, 2, 3s. Or it's just lurking in there like a weirdo. Excuse me. So that could be 5, that would be fine. Not a 4 though. So it's a 5, 7, 8. Sorry, a 5, 7, 9 or a 6, 7, 8. It's not that. So it is. This is a 6, 7, 8. And that could be okay. It's not a 5. This is not a 5. So this is the 5 in this column. Is that true? Did I do that correctly? Yeah, because it couldn't, the 4 and the 9 were ruled out. So it's only 6, 7, 8. So there's no 5 in there. So the 5 is here somewhere. Oops. Okay. Well, that's a lot of low digits we've got to place. It's all our high digits. That's kind of nuts. And the 5 is there or there, so these are certainly low. That's all of our low digits, so these are high. Unrestrictedly high. So one of these is low. So this is just like a low high pair. One of them's 4. Okay, but that means the 4 is in here. Sorry, that means the 4 is in here. So this is 4. So this is double 9. Well, there's a lot of 9s out of the world. We got a 7, 8 pair here, so one of these is a 6. This, so one of these is a 7. So this can no longer be a 3, right? That's a 7, 8 pair looking at this 6. So we have a 7, 8 pair. So this is 1, 2, or 3. Okay, just glance it over, just to make sure I didn't make any offensively bad errors. Okay, I knocked the 6 out of here. So, definitely have our 4 in here. Do we know the high digit that's in here? I think we do. I mean, 9 is certainly in here, but yeah, I don't think we necessarily know. Oh, is there fun stuff going? Sorry. What obvious thing am I missing? Oh, like this. So this is a 7 or 8, so it's not a 4. Okay, sorry. 7 or 8, so 3 is still valid here if this is an 8. One of these is definitely a 7, so that's only a 2. If this is an 8, this can't be a 4. That does mean one of these is a 4 and one is a 6. Right? So that gives us a 4-6 pair here. So we have a 4-6 pair and a 1-2-3 pair. So this is a 7-8-9 triple. With a 9 is definitely over here. I guess we already knew that 9 was over there. So there's no 9 in this cage. It's a 7, 8, 9, 6. So this is a 5 and 2 lows. I want to know where the... I only have 3 lows. This row is just crazy. Especially here. I guess there's lots of lowness. Okay, I saw a tomato out of the corner of my eye. Sorry, I don't know. I just didn't see where it went. Okay. Just checking some pairs and such. Okay, there's definitely 4 in there. One, two, three, 4. 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is a low. So there's definitely a low and a gray and a low and a high. Oh no, did I? Okay. How could I not color? So foolish of me. That's the most fun part of this. For me to not color that is that's an insult. We do have one more blue over here. Ah, I see. Thank you. Very obvious. 6s can only be next to 1s. We got a whole bunch of 1s removed from that. That's fun. Look at all these 2-3 pairs. 2-3 pair, and we know the 4 is in here, so this is a 1. Another 2-3 pair here. We get the 2 down here, which is okay for the 7 and the 8. We get a 3 here, which forces an 8 here, which forces a 7 here, and a 1 here. And we get the 2, we get the 3. 3 is not valid for 7, so that's the 8, that's the 7. So we get an 8-9 pair over here and a 4-6 pair over here. We get a 7 here. All right, we do get the 9 down there, the 8. Just glancing over to make sure that no one is yelling at me that I've made some horrible mistake. Okay, so we get this weirdo triple. We're doing pretty well on the old dinosaur, right? So this can't be 7, right? Because for this to be 7, one of these is definitely a 3. One of these is definitely a 3, which is no good for the 7 by whisperness. So I think that forces the 8 here, which forces the 6 here, which makes this a 4-7 pair. And we get the 8 here, the 7 here, the 6 here. So we have a 2, 3, so we're missing 1. So this is a 1-5 pair. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 7. The 7 can only go next to... It's funny. Okay, for the 7 to work, this has to be a 2. So that is a 3. That's not a 2. We get a 1, 3. We get a 2 up here. We get the 3. Our dinosaur is is coming together. We now have a 3 here, which is no good for 6 or 7, so that is 8. This 3 is okay either way, though. That gives us the 9, that gives us the 8. Okay, that I'm probably missing something obvious, but that seems like what we know at the moment about the perimeter of our Sinclair dinosaur. So there's no 8 in here. There's no 3 in here. So this is, it's definitely 1, 2, but it's 1, 2. It's a 1, 2, 4, 7, or it's a 1, 2, 5, 6. Oops. So it's 1, 2 for sure, and then it's either 4, 7 to make the 11, or 5, 6 to make the 11. 6, 7 is ruled out of here. And 4 is ruled out of here. Well, that didn't totally break it, right? Because I could still have 1, 2... I guess like 1, 2, 4, 7. I don't think I've totally broken this yet. Over here we have no 8. We have no 7. So this 20 cage is 5, 6, 9. And we know some things about those digits. This is not 1, 9, or 8. So there's no 1s. So that's pretty restrictive. So that's a 2 or a 3 required. Two. Anything else that's knocked out of both? Not quite yet. Right? So it's 2, 3, 4, 7 or 2, 3, 5, 6. It's 2, 3, which is pretty restricted from over here. 4, 7 or 5, 6. So this 3. So up here we don't have 3, 6, or 7. 3, 6, or 7. Down here we don't have 2, 4, or 5. 2, 4, or 5. There's definitely a... Well, this is the 5, 6, 9 triple. So this is not a 5. And this is not a 6. I think that's still okay. This is not a 5. And this is not a 6. Oops. One, 2... So if that's not the 5, that's not gray. So 5ness is in here or here. So this is a 3, 6, 7 triple basically. But 3 and 7 are there. So this is 6 and that's not 6. So without 6 down there, this is the 2, 3, 4, 7 version of this. So 5 is not in here. So it's the 2, 3, 4, 7. So 5 is over here. And that's not gray. So we get a 2, 4 pair here and a 3, 7 pair here. And this gets toasty. Oops. Oh no, I haven't been properly doing toastiness. But lots of these are of like mixed temperature. Okay. So... so 5 could be in there. Where's 8? We have 8. Where's... Okay, so I see tomatoes. Tomatoes are flying all over the place. Am I doing that bad? Did I make a mistake or am I just being slow? Slow I can live with. Okay. What did we roll out of here? Really just 2 and 8 so far. There's no 2s. There's no 8s. So we have 1, 5, 9, 3, 5, 7. We like fully see any of that stuff, but and we've like fully rolled anything out of here? Probably. What? I don't know. I feel like we have a lot of 8s. We have hundreds, if not thousands, of 8s. So surely we can start making some choices. Like we can discuss 8ness. So no 8 up there, 8's on the side. So this is this an 8? Looks like an 8 to me. Which helps rule things. It's made. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Why am I so bad? What if I was actually super good at Sudoku and this is all I'm just trolling and this is just my way of torturing you by not filling in this naked single. I do it for it's for content. Okay, so that's not a 4 there. Does that tell us something about this? What do we actually know about this now? So we just ruled 4 out. So this is 1, 2, 5, 6. This is definitely 1, 2, 5, 6. So there's not a 7 in there. So this is the 7. 1, 2, 5, 6. And then 6 is not up here. It does put a 6 down here somewhere. I don't know if I care about that. Oh, sorry, but this was a 5, 6, 9 triple. So this is not 6, so this is 6. So now we have a 1, 2, 5 triple here. I mean, maybe Simon practices. Maybe like before the puzzle, he just eyes it and he's like, okay, here's things I'm going to deliberately ignore. Okay, so what do we need a 9 up here, huh? So there is a 9. We definitely have a 9. Oops, no, we definitely do have a 9. So this does that mean this is forced to be 1, 2, 8, 9? Is that forced? Go away. Okay, so we get the 5, we get the 1. There's no 2 here. We get a nice 1, 5 pair, and that leaves over what? 3? Did I do that correctly, or was that? I mean, I don't know. There's like my style is I get stuck so frequently that eventually I would just go through digit by digit and I would see that. So as long as I'm moving, as long as I feel like I have some kind of forward momentum, I don't feel too bad about missing things. It's when I'm like actively stuck looking around the grid for something and there's just something staring me in the face is when it is peak embarrassment. Okay, you're blue. Let's make sure our coloring is all happy. Oops. Okay, this was I keep doing this and then forgetting. So this is a triple with a 5 in it. So this is a 1. I screwed up my coloring anyway. That's a 5, that's gray. Okay. So that is a 5, 6, 9 triple. A 5, 6, 9 triple. What are all these weird partial colored cells? So this is a 1, 3, 4 triple. Is that what's missing here? It's not a 1. Oops. 5, 6, 9. 5's over there. Okay. What else is going on? Do we make new discoveries about this. We knocked out 1 and we knocked out 9. So it's 3, 5, 7 or 4, 5, 6. Either way, there's a 5 over here, right? So this is 5. Seven. 3, 5, 7 or 4, 5, 6. There's some red flag there. This is a 4, 6 or what? Should be easier for me with the coloring. Oh wait, did I not pay enough attention to that? It's not 4, 6 because it would break this, right? Is that what you're trying to tell me? 3, 5, 7. 3, 5, 7. 7, 5. Yeah, 4, 4, 5, 6 would have broken this digit, right? Is that what we're yelling about? So this is the other half of our 4, 6 pair. We got another 4, 6 pair here. It's valid. That was valid. I think it definitely is. I think it's way easier to like whatever kind of backseat spot thing. I think the thing I don't know, there was a major thing I had to realize early on too with like watching Cracking the Cryptic and Watch Simon, where I would get annoyed that he didn't see something, but then very often it wasn't the point anyway, you know, where it was like some simple single, but it's not really what the point was. Like the puzzle could progress without that one piece of knowledge. Okay, sorry, what are we missing here? 2. This is 2, 4, 6. And that's only a 4. That's 6, 4, 2. That's the 7. That's the 4. That's the 3, the 2, the 1, the 3, the 4. That's the 7, the 5, the 3. 6, the 4. So I can just say right now, one of my favorite things about this puzzle is these moments. Like we've had multiple of these moments so far, which has been really enjoyable. Where like, you know, there's a little bit of like exploration around the get grid, and then things just fall apart. And now we're left really with only 3 digits that we have to do Sudoku on. So I'm very pleased. With this as a big finale. Oh no, my digits aren't properly colored. I can't tell what I'm missing here. No, is it a 6? Okay, let's color all the digits. Oh, that was super fun, Scojo. Other than me just missing extremely obvious things, I feel like it was very smooth. Like it was buttery smooth. Other than me just like missing some very obvious thing. I really liked the interplay of the German whispers with the cages. I think were really cool. I like that you have multiple break-in points. I think that was very nice. Okay, do we have our beautiful dinosaur? Are we all happy here? Oh yeah, or like yes, or maybe like get the color wrong, like have a for no reason, just have an orange blue. Oh, that was great. I really enjoyed that. Nice. Thanks for sharing that. Liamo 20,000. How's it going? No, I really enjoyed it. I feel like it should not have taken me that long. I apologize for like I'm self-conscious because I know that the solve was smoother than I made it look. Like if I had just not overlooked very obvious things, like down here, the double 1 down here that I didn't see immediately, which I should have seen immediately, which is funny because I saw like there were other places where that was forced. No, it wasn't double 1, it was like a double 9 was forced. And then I just didn't see some of those obvious things. So for anyone watching this in the future, 1, why are you watching this? 2, this puzzle's better than I made it look. Okay, everybody. I missed everybody. I'm very glad. I was worried, you know, there's this thing that happens if I don't stream for a while where sometimes I come back and like nobody's around and it's like, oh no, I didn't stream for a while and now nobody watches me except for maybe Draklin. So it is very heartening that everybody stopped by. I super appreciate that. Really enjoyed the puzzles. I enjoyed both the JW Sinclair puzzles and the Scojo puzzle, featuring the Sinclair oil dinosaur. I have some misgivings about the fact that Scojo is funded by Big Oil. But, you know, good Sudoku doesn't come for free. Oh, I appreciate that. That's sweet of you to say. I mean, if you want bad Sudoku, you know, you come to the right place. I really, really, really want to. So this week, unfortunately, there's going to be some more travel again. So, I mean, it's fine. It'll be fun. But I won't. It's going to be a hard week to stream, probably. I'm going to really try to stream at least a couple times a week. Also, I want to work on our little friend some more. This cute little friend. Wait, let me open the bad. Where's Life is Yours? Life is Yours hasn't even seen this yet. Or it's just some quick videos and stills. Okay, I want to do one thing. Oops. Oh, on this thing. This thing, by the way. Is it broken? Does this thing even work anymore? I don't even know. Does this work? It's got a light on it. Okay, I want to talk about this thing for 1 second for Sudoku. I know I said I was stopping streaming, but here we are. What did I is this broken? I don't remember how it works, first of all. I haven't looked at it in a few weeks, and obviously I'm incapable of remembering. That looks right. Is there more power? Ah, this. That was probably a poor choice I just made. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay, that might have been a poor choice. Uh-oh. Probably a poor choice I've just made in my life, but hey. I just need more power in this room is my problem. Shoot. I'll plug it into this computer. Let's break this computer instead. Why do you think this is broken now? Probably just need to unplug it. Okay, I guarantee this is Sudoku related. Okay, yeah, this. So this thing, I've been thinking about it. My original conceit, my office is such a disaster, too many projects. Oh no, did I break it? I just barely touched it and I broke it. Sorry. The original conceit was to make a giant 16 by 16 version of this, but now I think it would be funnier to make a 9 by 9 one that was specifically designed for like when I do colored Sudoku on stream. I think I've broken it again. I don't know what I did. Anyway, this thing, I think I want to make a big 9 by 9 one, and whenever I do Sudoku, have it do the thing, you know? Like have whatever I color the grid, there'll be a piece of Sudoku wall art back here that is 9 by 9, so approximately a little bigger than double the size of this. So that's one project. I want to do that. I think it would be fun. Scojo, maybe we'll make shirts. We could have shirts that would light up. The puzzle was great. Wait, okay, it's hidden from screen. It's really good. It flows smoothly. It has some clever interactions between German whispers and cages. I did not do it justice, of course, but it was very, very good. So can I do this? Yeah, this is the new co-host I'm working on with the cute little screen that Life is Yours helped me buy for my birthday. And I was thinking of also having like a Sudoku visualization here as well. So like maybe I feel like this little sidekick is going to live somewhere and just always be on camera. This is going to be a physical version of this thing, is the idea that this little fellow becomes a physical version of the channel bot. It's just cute as heck. Look at this cutie. So cute. Such a cute little friend. Okay, anyway, everybody, thanks so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. It always makes me worry a little bit if I can't stream very much. I feel like everybody's just gonna kind of vanish. We have 16 people with us right now. We should go raid somebody. Let's try to do it quickly. I still have not deployed the real version of Heat. Oops. Oops. Heat.pages.dev/live. Okay, who's streaming? A Tetris would be fun. It would be very limited. So I'm trying to do this like console only, basically. So I'm cheating a little bit because of the terminal I'm using is like a frame buffer terminal, so I can have more colors. But it's all like ASCII, basically. It's all characters. So I'm sure somebody has made, I'm sure there are many versions of like ASCII only Tetris. But okay, so who do we want to... Oh, Astrocanuck. Well, okay, Astrocanuck has like the most incredible streams. So let's plan to raid Astrocanuck. And I will catch all of you soon. I really am going to try to stream. I'm really going to try to do it like at least twice a week. I know that doesn't sound like very much, but I'm going to try. Thanks so much for stopping by. Scojo, thanks for sharing the puzzle. It was amazing. Let's do this. Raid Astrocanuck. Okay, you're all the best. I'll see you next time. Thanks, friends.
Designer's name is Tom.